Hello, beautiful heart. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Denae, the Awakening Doctor, Metaphysician, Spiritual Mentor, and Mindset Master. I'm here today to do a reading for you. I call this my loveship reading. What is loveship? It is basically a situationship around love. There is love in the connection, but what type? Is it 3D love? Is it 5D love? Is it soulmate? Is it twin flame? Family, friends? Doesn't matter. I'm here to read the energy of the love ship. So let's go on. Let's get this going. Let's go on. Sheesh. Anyways. All right, guys. All right, Spirit. All of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. Love, praise, and gratitude, belonging, and grace. Okay. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. All right. So guys, this can also have to do with self-love, because any other type of love all starts with self-love. So it's all intertwined. So I hope you've got your pen, pencil, writing utensil to take some notes, got something to drink, a little snack while we get into this energy. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Yeah, this is so important, so important. How can a relationship of any type grow if you don't spend quality time with each other? Goes for you with you. How do you expect yourself to heal if you're not spending quality time with your inner child and listening to your inner child and talking to your inner child? Because that sets up the whole electronic blueprint for how love can show up in your life. All right. So if this has to do with somebody else, this could be somebody at a distance from you. And, 2020 really brought in a new way of relationships and being and all of that. Gone are the excuses of, well, we live in different states. We live in different countries, continents, whatever. So we don't really get to spend a lot of time together. 2020 just threw all that out the window. That's all bullshit, because there's Zoom, there's FaceTime. Okay, yes, it's not the traditional let me come over or pick you up or meet you at the restaurant type of thing, but the world is evolving. It is changing in this time of social distancing, whatever. If you have somebody that's at a distance from you, but there is that instant soul connection. And guys, there's a lot of that going on. Many of you have found this. You found yourself in a really weird space because you're connecting with somebody you've never physically been around, but yet you feel like you've known them before. You can still nurture that. Absolutely. Again, you're in your own homes, but you could be on Zoom. You could share a meal on Zoom, hang out, watch a movie. I mean, I get it. It's not the ideal, but if that's what you want to strengthen that bond or get to know the other person, just because they're not physically around, there's no excuse for that anymore. I call bullshit. If you're doing that, or you're trying to avoid it because it'll never come to anything because you guys are at a distance, blah, blah, blah. What you feel, you will make real. So if that's your belief, there's nothing wrong with that. But if that is your belief, then you're right. Nothing will come of it. You need to put in the effort, or they need to put in the effort to build this, because energy doesn't know distance. going to pull one more of those love oracle cards. But yeah, this is really interesting. What is going on here? You may have been having issues with receiving. You could be working on that trauma response, or not even aware of the trauma response of overgiving, or wanting to give or bend over backwards to show people you care, or your worth, or whatever, for whatever reason. There's a myriad of it. But where you've always given. You don't know, and people have tried to give to you, but the subconscious inner dialogue, altered ego, saying, oh no, I always give more. People don't show up for me the way I show up for them, blah, blah, blah. There's something in your cells, your energetic history of self-sabotaging yourself with your inner dialogue. And this is going to stem from childhood, that you felt you felt maybe you weren't accepted the way that you naturally were. You either felt too much or too little, or you grew up around narcissistic people, and so that trauma response is learning to gauge their moods and then adapting to that, not to rock the boat, not to bring issues or trouble to yourself. That creates a barrier of receiving. And learning to receive isn't always an easy process. It's something that needs to be done, but if at any time somebody gives you something and you have any types of emotions or triggers, you know, you could feel happy, but the underneath is you're questioning it. Why are they doing this? Or now you feel obligated to do something back. Things like that. Those are all the matrix responses. That's all based in that 3D conditional love. That's the role you learned, because you are naturally an infinite soul light 5D being of unconditional love and acceptance. And the feminine side of life, which is your emotional body, it's your heart, the feminine energy receives. For an example, you're given a house or you bought a house. The feminine energy takes that house and turns it into a home. She puts her love, her nurturing, her essence into making that not only a better place for herself, but for others. That's her purpose and her drive. That's just naturally who she is at the core. And don't get tripped up on she. I'm not talking about the physical body and the body parts. I'm talking energy. And each one of us is made up of the masculine and the feminine energy. They are two completely separate energies. The masculine energy, that is the mind. It creates with thoughts. For things to come into existence or manifest, the masculine mind or thought needs to drop down to the heart, the feminine, the emotions, the love, so that house that the masculine created with an image won't become a home until the feminine energy receives that house and nurtures it. So if you have any subtle energies around receiving anything, and you internally, your body reacts, you kind of start to feel some sort of way, there is a false limiting belief there at your core, at the cellular level with the inner child, that is blocking love, the love that you want to come to you. Okay, I hope that made sense. Romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Sounds like somebody's been holding back. I'm not reading these in reverse. That's why I'm turning them. All right. So yeah, this passionate new beginning, this, the way you want to love, the way you want to be loved, how you want to feel in your work, in a relationship, in your family. Is being blocked because you're struggling with your feminine side. You're struggling with vulnerability. You're struggling with receiving because it hasn't felt safe or comfortable. Feels like in this connection, oh shoot, I didn't even notice. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. We've got a divine pair. Guys, yes, this is absolutely you with you and you with another person who is a soul connection. This is a spiritual 5D connection playing out in the 3D. Trying to play out in the 3D, and it's the 3D matrix debris that is stopping this. But that's a good thing because this stop, it's really a pause. It's to get you to see the higher truth, reflect inwardly, heal yourself, put your energy and focus on you, because as you do that, the other person is going to feel this energy and this pull to do the same thing. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Yeah, you can't rush this. The more you try to rush it, the farther away it's going to get. These feelings of anxiousness or loss or doubt, fear, and worry is igniting the law of paradoxical intent in your energy field. And that's what you need to change. The law of paradoxical intent states that the more desperate or the more you desire in desperation, that's that lower energy, you want something or someone, the more you push it away, you repel it. Because that energy is more chasing, it's more masculine. You need to be in this feminine energy. It's your feminine energy, your feminine side of life that you have shut down since childhood. You thought you've been in love. You thought you've loved, but you know the 3D conditional painful love. It's the 5D unconditional love that freaks you out. That's what you need to embrace. I don't feel you are in communication with your divine counterpart at this time. But this isn't over. It's not over. You both have tried to run from this connection. There's a magnetic pull. Keeps coming back. You guys, on a spiritual level, at a soul level, make each other very happy. And that frightens both of you. It is very overwhelming. I feel like both of you are talking right now. Both are in some stubborn energy. This Emperor-like energy, but the Empress is here too. So Divine Feminine. Stay in your High Priestess mode. I feel that that's where the Divine Feminine is. You are not speaking much. You're tapping into the divine. You have a knowing that you can't explain what you know, but you know. You're not sharing it. You are literally sitting in the Empress mode, nurturing the energy, nurturing yourself, healing, holding the highest vibration, but not attaching to whatever is going on or isn't going on. You're not attached to the outcome. You really are, I like how these two kind of reflect themselves. You are this Empress sitting in this lotus flower. If you don't know how a lotus grows, Google that. Because it's very relatable. Six of Cups, yeah. Soulmate, deep soul, spiritual connection, reconciliation. You both are reflecting and wanting to look at how your energy is showing up in the connection, why you're being triggered, why they're being triggered, and you're ready to drop it. You're ready to let it go. And I feel you have. We've got the Emperor twice in two different decks. We've got death, so scorpionic energy, rebirth, which is also, here's another 10. Got the decks turned around. I like this. Okay. All right. I knew those would come up. Okay. So, Divine Feminine. Keep your focus on you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are healing yourself and this energy, and it is helping the Emperor see things more clearly. The Emperor cannot move on from this connection. It could be that. It can also be going back to if you guys are at a distance from each other. Part of this issue, and the issue for the divine masculine is he feels trapped. He feels like he can't get to you. For some of you, literally, you are oceans apart, or there's water in between you guys. But the divine masculine is waking up to what this connection is. You, divine feminine, feels as if the last interaction you had with this divine masculine, or you're about to have, you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. You want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You want transparency. You want vulnerability. You are cutting off anything and everything and everyone that wants to bring conflict or chaos, arguments, defensiveness, anybody who's not willing to even try to see something from your perspective. And divine feminine, you need to be able to do that for them as well, but I feel you are. You're just like, nope. You're ready to go in a new direction and leave all of this illusion behind. Divine feminine, you're over here. You've got your money on your mind and your mind on your money. Just focused on you. You're going after you. You are bossing into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles is very similar to the Empress and the High Priestess. It's literally those two put together for me. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she attracts money. She's solid, stable. She has integrity. She's very sensual. She's very mysterious. She's very grounded, solid, nurturing, secretive. But what's standing between you, because I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, literally what's in between you, getting from here to here, is this Knight of Wands. Hottie McNaughty. This guy, he is that in and out energy, playa, gives off player energy. Now the Knight of Wands, for me, you know, this player energy, players are very misunderstood. They are, it's an energy that doesn't like to stick around when the feelings are there. They like to hide their feelings. They rather, they're very passionate. They could say the right words, very hot and steamy. There is a purpose for them, but this energy is distractive for you. This energy, historically for you, whatever form it shows up in, turns your attention onto the fun, the passion, and you lose sight of yourself. And I'm not knocking the player energy. What I'm saying is, it is somebody who they misunderstand themselves. Feeling emotions and opening their heart and all of that is way too frightening for them based on their own experiences. There is no judgment there. Divine Feminine, you need to come from a place of no judgment, no guilt, shame, blame, or condemnation. Because at the root, this energy And that wound for them is also an energy and a wound from you that you are trying to overcome in its form. And you are farther along in that process. Yeah, this isn't over. This is not over. There's a lot of contemplation and inner work going on the divine masculine side. Reflecting, you know, they need this time apart. They need this break in the energy just like you do. All right, Spirit. A couple of oracle cards. Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Communicate, receive, and express the truth. Yeah. Divine Feminine, keep stepping out in your newness, your new energy, your confidence, your growth, because the communication will be coming in and you will speak your truth. This Emperor knows that you want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and that they need to come in correct. So have patience. Do not keep your attention or your energy focused on this. Stay in your High Priestess, Empress mode of knowing that it's going to happen in the right time. And until it does, you're working on you. And just send this person love whenever you feel their energy. Don't entertain the fantasy thoughts. Yeah, it's a time for healing. Nothing will come of the situation right now. No, because this person is still recycling through altered ego. It's their turn to grow. They have been emotionally immature. And again, it is what it is. It's out of fear and a fear of healing. But Divine Feminine, you are helping them do that, just like they're helping you heal. And yeah, transmuting 3D love into 5D love, yeah, it's painful because it's not what you're used to, but innately, it's what you know, and that drive, that inner drive to get there. Is beautiful, and it's in full gear for you. So don't stop. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yep, 35 light beings. You both have gifts. You both are waking up to who you really are. And it's beautiful. So overall, there's a lot of love here. Learning to receive and then self-love for yourself. This connection, it's not over. It's not over. What is over is the energy of how this connection was. And that is what was needed. Yep. This is new beginnings. All right, beautiful heart. I hope this helped. As always, I'm sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. And if you would like a personal reading like this for your situation, the information is in the description box below. Namaste. Bye-bye.